The end of July is expected to bring in a storm of young Catholics from every corner of the world for this year's Jubilee of the Youth. Similarly to World Youth Day, this Jubilee will be an opportunity for an international coming together of future generations. 3 main events will be held at 3 different locations in Rome: St. Peter's Square, Circus Maximus, and Tor Vergata. It will all start right here, inside the walls of Vatican City. Thursday, July 29th at 6 p.m, here in St. Peter's Square, Jubilee celebrations are kicking off for all freshly arrived pilgrims.
The Jubilee of Youth has been thoroughly prepared by the team of the Dicastery for Evangelization. Rolando Streber is part of that team, working behind the scenes.
St. Peter's Square is kind of the more obvious one, with it being the center of the church, basically, like a sort of capital city of the Catholic Church in a way. Expressing, of course, unity with the Universal Church and with the Pope.
Circus Maximus, or in English, Circus Maximus, is our next Jubilee location. What was once ancient Rome's largest stadium, used for chariot races and public spectacles, is also the ground on which many Christian martyrs sacrificed their lives for their faith. Just a stone's throw away from the Colosseum, Circus Maximus will hold a penitential day for young adults on the 1st of August, with confessions available throughout the day.
Martyrs are a very powerful testimony of the faith. It shows that love for Jesus is even worth dying for, even worth giving up your own life for. And in a way, that's what Jesus called us to do, to give our lives up in the name of love for our neighbor.
And why is the Penitential Day important?
Yeah, the Penitential Day, of course, there will be opportunities for reconciliation, for going to confession. That will be the main feature of the day. It's important because thinking, we're here at the Dicastery for Evangelization, organizing the Jubilee of Hope. In order for evangelization to take place, you need an encounter with Christ. And to encounter Christ, you come to Him as you are, of course. And that's what the Sacrament of Reconciliation does. You come to Jesus as you are, to seek transformation, conversion, to seek encounter with His mercy.
And finally, we are here at the Tor Vergata. There will be a chance to make a walking pilgrimage to this site from Circus Maximus. The Tor Vergata is where 25 years ago, in the year 2000, St. John Paul II celebrated Mass and a vigil with young people for World Youth Day. This place that holds so many memories will be the 3rd location for the Jubilee of Youth, and will be the meeting point between pilgrims and Pope Leo XIV. On Saturday, the 2nd of August at 8:30 p.m, an evening vigil with the Holy Father will take place, after which the youth, along with their sleeping bags, will be spending the night at Tor Vergata, awaiting Mass with Pope Leo XIV the very next morning, marking the end of the Jubilee of the Youth. Why is it important that the youth physically celebrate Mass with the Pope and see him and talk with him?
It's very important for youth, I think, apart from being maybe a little bit starstruck, oh wow, I'm seeing the Pope. It matters. He is a pastor, the pastor of the Universal Church. And he very often has words that can encourage us along the journey of our faith.
And what can the young people do for the Pope? How, not only Pope Leo XIV, but all the previous popes we've had, how have they benefited with having that connection with the youth?
It brings youth and energy to the church, definitely. Yeah, I think it's encouraging. I mean, I can't speak for him, but I am sure that it is even a powerful witness, for him, in a way, to see all these young people gathered in the name of Jesus, in the name of Christ, for the church, to be a show of life in the church.
As the Jubilee of Youth draws closer, the Eternal City is waiting patiently to welcome young hearts, minds and souls to fill the streets of Rome, showing that the Catholic Church is very much alive today.